So Bula, welcome along to another video. This video is just going to be a drone video featuring the Wairiki Rugby Sevens event that's ongoing on the island at the moment, early December 2025. So I've parked up at Holy Cross College entrance and I've launched the drone from the back of my truck. So we're going to gain a little bit of altitude, get up to sort of 50-60 meters. 61 meters is the legal height in Fiji, can't go any higher than that. So I'm going to get up to that kind of height and then have a fly around the event at the sports fields and watch the rugby, bit of volleyball, bit of netball as well, and see what's going on really. So we just track the coast road here, and then we're going to come up and enter into the little village stroke town of Wairiki. Just before you get to the village stroke town is the sports field, which you can see here on the right hand side. So let's give you a little bit of a historical rundown on the Fiji Bitter Wairiki Sevens tournament, and so you've got a bit of an insight into what goes on basically every year. The Fiji Bitter Wairiki Sevens is a major annual Rugby Sevens tournament held on the Garden Island of Tavuni. It's known for its grassroots focus and high level of competition. It takes place at the Holy Cross Sports Grounds in Wairiki, and it is part of a significant event with a larger Fiji Bitter Rugby Sevens series that takes place over the whole of the nation. The tournament has grown substantially since it began in 2007. It's unique because it often includes a carnival atmosphere and hosts multiple sporting competitions simultaneously, such as men's and women's rugby sevens, under 21 rugby sevens, netball, women's and mixed, volleyball, men's as well as women's. It serves as an important platform for grassroots rugby development in Fiji, with many teams and players from local villages, military and police forces competing. Teams often travel long distances to participate. The tournament is a celebration for Fiji's deep passion for rugby sevens. So there we had a quick flyby. Let's get a bit deeper into the grounds now and have a look and see what we can see. So this is like a community hall here at the Holy Cross School. Just down there on the right, you see that little blue roof next to the road. That's a police checkpoint, and they're doing random alcohol and blood tests for making sure people are fit to drive. So we come back up into the grounds here. You can see some spectators, sort of centre field there in the foreground. A big rugby pitch. That's the main rugby pitch there. There's other smaller pitches around, and people are doing some practicing and some warm-ups, etc., ready for their impending matches. So this here is the missionary church. So this is well over 100 years old. So when the first Christian missionaries came to the island, they built these schools and they built the churches, obviously spreading the Christian word, and this is the legacy that they left. So this is quite a spectacular building really. Great architecture and the spire at the front there. It is quite a beautiful building. So we are set back now into the school grounds, main rugby pitch ahead. So I think I'm going to have a little bit of a pan round and we can see what we have in the vicinity. So there to the left is the school grounds. I think there's some sort of dormitories in there as well, so people must come and stay from other islands, and then they can go back when they finish their education. So we're looking up into the highlands now, villagers' houses, farming probably up to about sort of 600 metres above sea level. This is island life. So panning back round now to the church, you can see centre towards the top of the screen. There's another little rugby pitch there in the school grounds. There's a team there that's sort of warming up, getting ready for their match, which will be coming up in the next hour or so. So let's fly back out and have a look at the village stroke town of Wairiki. and then we'll come back and catch a little bit of rugby. Look at that, you can see a blown up can of Fiji bitter there. People having their photos taken with that. Back to the community centre, back to the entrance. Look, somebody having a random alcohol breath test out there on the road. So we scan across to the right now. So this is into the village of Wairiki. This road to the central here, where the car's coming up towards the foreground, that goes up into the highlands, takes you up to DeVoe Peak. So let's have a look. Yeah, we come left. So this blue roof building in the centre, this is the Meridian Hardware and Grocery Store. We keep coming along. We are flying above Sun City Grocery Store now, which we can scan back in a minute and have a look at. There, centre screen, is the old Meridian Cinema, which is now closed. All the windows have been put through. It's in a state of disrepair. There is no cinema on the island anymore. There is a bit of an interesting video on YouTube about I think the guy was possibly prosecuted for letting underage children have a watch of some videos in the cinema. So I don't really know the ins and outs, but search it, Meridian Cinema on YouTube, and you'll be able to find the whole documentary on there. So flying back, but let's pan round to the left and have a look down. So this building here on your left coming into shot now, which we pause on, that's the Sun City Grocery Store. Next to it is the bakery. To the right hand side now, this blue roof, bluey green roof, that's a new Chinese restaurant, Chinese takeaway. So Daniela likes the chicken pies they do in there, so that's nice. So Wairiki is a little fishing town. There's all the boats moored up. Obviously everybody's in watching the rugby this weekend, because it is a big annual event. So we fly back over, and I think we go up and have a look at the volleyball and the netball and see how that pans out. So if we pan round to take in the rugby pitch and just sort of take it all in at the moment. So to the right there, now coming into centre, this is netball. So there's men's and mixed netball going on, and there's also volleyball there to the right hand side. There's female volleyball and mixed volleyball, I think is what it said on the schedule. So left netball, right volleyball. So we have a fly over here. Just we're at about 60 metres, so there is no danger of a ball hitting the drone, etc. So, but we will be more respectful over the rugby pitch itself, as obviously people can kick the ball quite high, etc. We won't be flying over the rugby pitches. We will just fly it around. So that's one of the dormitories that I was talking about there, central. You can see they got their clothes hanging out, drying off, etc. So school grounds. Pan back round, and we go and take a bit of rugby in. So bear with. Still up into the school grounds. Possibly quarters for teachers living here as well. So obviously if you've got students coming from other islands, you've probably got a wealth of teaching experience coming from other islands as well. So there's a little bit of practice rugby going on in the centre there, probably warming up for their match. So as it is Saturday morning, this is coming to the finale of the Fiji Bitter Wairiki Sevens rugby. So today basically it is quarter-final, semi-finals and final. Real action-packed day. So they're expecting big crowds. They've got eateries over there at the far side of the pitch. They're doing like cooked barbecues, etc. And people sat down and enjoying watching the rugby. So this game that we're watching now I think I was filming at around 9:45 stroke 10 o'clock in the morning. So according to the schedule, this was the men's bowl quarter-final, or one of the 4 quarter-finals matches. So you can see the phase of play over on the left-hand side of the screen. We might be lucky and actually catch a try. So let's see. I think it's probably about phase 2 or phase 3. Referee's intervening at the moment. Are they going to get back underway? Let's have a look. The anticipation's killing me. So yeah, play is back underway again. Oh, there's a bit of a break coming on there. Oh, phase 4, and yes! He's in for a try. Wow, fancy that, actually catching a try live on my drone stream. Yeah, it's pretty good. Wasn't expecting that. So they're going to set back again, I guess, for a kickoff. And yeah, team on the right is obviously dominating the team on the left, because all that play there, all those phases were in the left quarter. So I'm pretty sure now that my limited rugby knowledge, and especially sevens, the kickoff will be for the team that conceded. So the play should go into the right-hand half of the pitch, and the team on the left will pass possession back over to the right from the kickoff. So yeah, there we go again. Yeah, well, at least we caught a try. So we'll probably have a bit more of a fly round and see what else we can see whilst we're here. Don't want to impose ourselves too much and put people off because they're looking up at a drone. But we are at maximum altitude, 61 meters. So with the noise, there's music, etc., going on down on the ground there. They probably won't even be able to hear the drone. Obviously, it's a DJI Mini 4K 249 gram drone, so one of the smallest drones that's available on the market. 4K video. Yeah, so look, there's the police. Right hand side with their little roadblock set up. So I come out onto the road, and there we go, near that red car. I think there's a police officer walking up the road. So whether he's checking vehicles that are there at the moment, you see him there just in front of that white lorry, or the perimeter fence has got like a white sheeting on it that you can just see there as I back off now, basically to take in the pitch a little bit further. Maybe he's just checking that the perimeter fence is all intact still, and that people haven't cut the fence and come through, or watching, basically, because it's a paid event, so they want people to come in and have a bit of a carnival day out and enjoy the rugby, the volleyball, and the netball. So from the other side of the pitch, I was trying to take in a bit of rugby, but I don't know whether they stopped and whether they're having a drinks break, or whether that's half time, or whether they're finishing one quarter final and then going to start another quarter final. Not sure. Well, a little bit more information is that the spectators and the teams in this year's event would have to have braved a 22-hour ferry ride from Suva to get here. If you search the Fiji Times, you'll be able to get all the online information on that. And I think there was a reporter on the boat, and he was covering some interesting stories from that. So the action here kicked off on Thursday morning, a 3-day event culminating, as I've already said, in the quarterfinals, semi-finals and finals being played on the Saturday morning, which this flight is on the Saturday morning. So yeah, quarterfinal, there you go, straight in front of you. The festival has a carnival atmosphere, and then it wraps up this evening, culminating in a party-like atmosphere on the Saturday night. Then there'll be a few sore heads in the morning, trying to make the return 22-hour ferry trip, hopefully without seasickness. That departs at 7 AM on the Sunday. Everybody goes on MV Lady Dea, which is an inter-island ferry which is provided by the Gundar Shipping. So my battery is getting a bit low, so let's go and see if we can fly up to the Holy Cross. So when they the missionaries came over 100 years ago, and they built the schools and they built the church, and obviously spreading the word of Christianity, they left their mark with landmarks basically. So right centre screen, just up on the skyline, you'll be able to see the Holy Cross, which the school gets its name from. This is the college just here down at aforementioned view. We'll spin round in a minute and then see if we can get some better view of the college before my battery runs out. Let's see if we can actually get to the cross and do a bit of a fly around before the battery runs out. Down to about 14% of battery, so we've had a reasonable flight. So this DJI Mini 4K battery lasts for up to 22-23 minutes. I'm actually filming in Cine, which takes a bit of extra speed on the drone, and the battery doesn't last quite as long. I don't actually think I'm going to get to the cross because 10% battery warning is just about to hit. When the 10% battery warning hits, that's basically Nina, that is emergency, get back to where you set off from, otherwise your drone is going to be lost up here somewhere in the Highlands. So we've hit 10%, let's head back, return to home, hit the return to home button. So we are heading back now. You can see the college there to the left, and the school and the rugby field to the right. Up there in the water, you can see top right hand of the screen, that is the MV Lady Dea. She is moored out in the Somo Strait, waiting to come into the dock in the morning to pick everybody up. So that's Vanwa Levu out there on the horizon that you can see. You can't see Sabu because that's a little bit further. Quick pause there for the video to take in the college. Okay, extreme low battery warning. Let's get back before we land in somebody's garden or on somebody's head. Right, is it going to make it? Basically, that road that is central there, that dirt track you can see coming up that comes from the sea, I'm just parked at the entrance to that. And I'm going to go and try and land on the back of the truck. Oh no, it wants to do emergency landing. I've got to try and abort this and override it. I've got 6% battery left. Come on, don't really want to be landing here because I'm never going to be able to find it again. So overrode that. Cutting it fine basically. Try not to cut it down to below 5% battery, because then you really are in the hands of the F-up fairies. So there I am, parked on the left hand side of the dirt track there, quickly spinning, look down and see if we can get in and land on the back of the truck. Well, that's been a lovely little flight. Hopefully it was quite insightful, and you've got a little bit of information. Sorry that I've been waffling over it all, but I've done a lot of drone flights and I haven't done a lot of talking on them, so I just sort of guess that people will be able to take it in and know what they're looking at. Obviously this one had a lot of stuff going on, so hopefully the information that I provided has been insightful. There you go, haven't messed up that landing. Can I get it dead centre? Ooh, not quite, but good enough. Vinaka.